Welcome to the third virtual sneak peek of the 2025 Goal Achievers Summit speakers. This event is being sponsored by Every Dot Black, no .net and no .com, just Every Dot Black. Dot Black is the new .com. I am the Dexcellent Voice, and I will be your MC for today's virtual showcase. Before we begin, I would like to let you know this event is being recorded, so unless you are a speaker, your mic will be muted. Speakers, please remember to keep your mics muted until it is your time to speak. To all of our participants, thank you so much for joining us today. You are in for a wonderful treat. If you have any questions, please place them in the chat and we will address them at the end of the showcase. And now, without further ado, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to introduce to you the host of the 2025 Goal Achievers Summit, founder and visionary, the man behind the master's plan, Mr. Phil R. Taylor.
Well, Dexter, thank you so much for that exciting, lovely introduction. And we're so glad that everybody who's been able to join us has joined us, and those that will be joining us on the recorder will equally enjoy this sneak preview on our lineup on the sales and marketing speakers. And I was thinking about sales and marketing, and it took me back 42 years ago. I was out of college after my first year, and I took this thing called sales and I didn't know too much about it. But I got basically a very short training, and it was basically a pat on the back and a good luck to you type of thing. And it was a door knocking opportunity. And I knocked on my first door, I rang on my first doorbell. And literally, as I was trying to just introduce myself, this big burly man showed up. He looked at me up and down and he slammed the door on my face. And that was the introduction to sales. And that was 42 years ago. And I remember walking back and forth in the street. It was a very defining moment as to whether I was going to quit or not, or whether I was going to persevere and harness this wonderful new profession that I had discovered. And thank goodness, somehow, some way, I was able to muster the courage to knock on the second door and so forth. And that launched my career into sales, which then dominoed into starting businesses. It started my journey into entrepreneurship. And then it's hard to be an entrepreneur without being a leader. So whether you want to or not, the leadership skills are essential. So this is how really all of these three skills weave into one another at the Goal Achievers Summit. Sales, entrepreneurship, leadership, they all blend into one another. And that's what we're going to be focused on. And what a wonderful way to end the year and start off a new year than to be clear on your purpose, on your goals. Everybody that will be there will be clear on what their goals are. And if they're not, they certainly will be by the time they leave, and they will also leave with a post-summit experience, which is their own mastermind group. So we're just so thrilled at how this is shaping up. And this is really setting the precedent for years to come, where goal-driven individuals, purpose-driven individuals come to get fueled up for the new year. So I've said enough, I think, for now, but I'm just excited about having our speakers who's going to share their perspective on the powerful, powerful track of sales and marketing as it pertains to goal achievement and the summit as a whole. So thank you very much, Dexy. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Phil. I'm so excited for our speakers and our sale and marketing track. Applause all the way around.